Latin American migrants in Washington, D.C. line up to send money home. A few dollars to help family members left behind. A few dollars that, when added together for migrants worldwide, reached a staggering $300 billion in 2006, according to a new study by the UN agency IFAD, produced in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
It's private, it's not for the state, it's hard-earned money by poor people in rich countries sending back to their families, but it has a potential. So let's make it easy to transfer, let's make it cheap to transfer, and let's build the financial system locally so that it can really come to use in communities.
The IFAD study features the first ever map to show estimated remittance flows on a country-by-country basis worldwide. Topping the list, Asian countries received $113 billion in 2006, followed by $68 billion sent to Latin America and the Caribbean. $50 billion went to Eastern Europe and nearly $39 billion to Africa, and $29 billion to the Near East. The IFAD study is the only one of its kind to provide a realistic estimate of remittances flowing through transfer shops and banks, as well as money carried home or smuggled illegally. The authors found more than a third of migrant remittances are sent to families in remote rural areas. Like Julio and Ana Cortez, they farm a small plot of land in rural El Salvador. Each month they receive $200 from their elder children in Washington.
Before the children left, our house had a dirt floor made of clay. We were afraid it would fall down on us. But with remittances, we built this new house.
While most people who receive remittances spend the money on necessities like clothing and food, the research shows that in rural areas, between 10 and 20% is saved, amounting to as much as $24 billion worldwide. But too often these savings are hidden away in homes rather than made to work in banks or credit institutions.
Local financial institutions, where they exist, is very important because it gives you a safe place to save, a place where you can borrow, but even more importantly, for the full community, you have access to financial services. That's a key ingredient in development.
Authors of the study hope the new figures may convince more banks that offering remittances services is not just good for business, but good for reducing global poverty